Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a get ready with me, do my makeup. I'm going to use a new palette that I've got and do my hair, etc. Well, I actually need to wash my hair after this video, so I've just got it up in a bit of a bun. So I have applied foundation, I've applied concealer, I've done my brows and I've done bronzer. So I just wanted to basically do a eyeshadow look with one of these palettes because I've wanted these for so long and I'm actually really excited to try them out. So this one is the I Heart Revolution Mermaid's Heart, this one is the Dragon's Heart, and this one is the Unicorn's Heart. And I cannot decide what look to do, like what colour to use. I'm gonna do an eyeshadow look with the Mermaid's Heart because I think it will be really pretty because the colours are gorgeous. And also today is going to be a bit of a chit chat, get ready with me as well, because I'm going to share with you like what my New Year's resolutions are. Hi Snags. No, you may not go in them drawers. She always goes in the drawers. I'm going to share with you my New Year's resolutions, just things like that really. So the first thing I'm going to do is kind of just make a base for my eyeshadow. So the colour I'm going to pick up is this one in the bottom left, and I'm going to just apply that over my lids and just up to my eyebrow. I feel like I have not sat down and done a makeup video in the longest time ever. So, first resolution of mine is going to be to get driving. Like, I've done driving lessons for so many years now. I'm continuously learning and I just want to drive. Like, driving, it's road markings. So that's my first resolution. The first colour I'm going to pick up is a transition colour. So actually no, we're not going to do a transition colour, which is strange. I never not do a transition colour. The colour I'm going to pick up is this blue. It's like a navy blue. So I'm going to pick a bit of that up and I'm going to pop that on the outer corner of my lid. I wish there was a mirror in this though. That's the only thing that I wish it had, was a mirror. So I'm just going to pop that on my outer corner. The other resolution of mine is I really want to do some sort of juicing cleanse because I just do, my condition, my thyroid is, I take a lot of medication and I have gained weight, lost weight throughout the years and stuff, and I just really want to do some sort of juice cleanse to just try and just remove all the toxins and everything, and just obviously to lose a little bit of weight as well. That's everybody's resolution, I feel like, losing weight, getting healthy, but it is one of mine. Yeah, so I do want to drop down in body weight. I would love to lose the extra weight I have around my face, but because of my condition apparently I can't because of the medication I take, which saves my life, so I can't stop it. And then the other resolution is basically just to, there's two. So the first one is probably the most important, which is my career on YouTube and my blog. I really want that to take off this year. I really want to put out good content for you guys. I want to improve my filming quality. I want to improve my content. I want to improve my vlogging, everything. I just want everything to improve basically on YouTube, which I feel like takes time. You cannot start a channel and just go out and buy all the expensive equipment. Like, I've got quite a bit of expensive equipment, but I'm still not completely there, you know, so there's still a lot of room for improvement. And I was saying to you guys the other day on the vlog that my camera has to be sent off because the screen is folding backwards, and it's not an issue. Like I could put some blue tack there, or I can literally just hold it. Like when I'm walking around, I can just hold it. But what I'm worried about is if I'm outside and my camera screen falls off, it will smash, that I'll have no time to kind of save it. So I want to avoid that because it's a very, very expensive bit of equipment, and it's basically my life. I daily vlog, so it's my life. But luckily I've got a good phone, so I'm going to probably just use my phone to vlog, I guess. Snugs, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. Yeah, and then the other one is basically just to myself. Like, I just really want to improve on my belief in myself. Like, I can do things. Like, I know I can do things. I've got to this point. I've hit 800. I never thought I'd get even 500. So I've reached that point, and just stop criticising myself a lot. Like, I've always done that. So with the same colour, I'm going to pop it in the inner corners. So I'm going to create like a bit of a halo eye today with this look. I mean, it's very hard, like if we talk about YouTube as well, especially when you are such a small channel, it can be really difficult to keep going. I have had days where I've literally been like, what can I film? I don't have anything to film right now, because you have your idols. Like, you watch your own YouTubers. I watch YouTubers that I like and stuff, and you can sometimes sit there and you can sometimes compare yourself. Excuse me. Ugh. You can sometimes sit there and you can sometimes compare yourself to all of these bigger YouTubers, and you just want to kind of get the same content as them. But the thing is if you go back to their old videos, they didn't have that brilliant quality back then, because it takes time. And that's what I want to tell myself more, that I can't just get, you know, so amazing quality, amazing camera quality so quickly. It takes time, and we will get there. So I just really want to do that. I just really want to kind of give back to you guys as well. I want to be doing more giveaways. I'm going to be doing daily vlogging. I'm going to really, really, really push YouTube this year, and my blog. So that's my main focus. And then the other thing is just basically, like I said, not be so critical of myself, and also just believe in myself, because I know I can do things. If you put your mind to it, anyone can do it. And just being more happy with myself, like not looking for other people's approval and stuff, like in relationships and things. And I mean, I'm engaged now, so things, you know, my relationship's taken a big step forward, which is amazing, but it also means that I need to be more secure as well. So there's quite a few things, like in regards to myself, that I want to kind of work on this year, but I know I can do it. But I think my main focus is probably my career. I don't know what. I think what I'm going to do, a shimmer. That's gone. So I'm going to take a tiny bit of concealer. Where did that go? Oh my god. All the way back there. I'm not getting that right now. So I'm going to take a tiny bit of concealer. I've got a few questions from you guys as well on my phone, which I'm going to be answering. It's like a little bit of a Q&A, I guess. And with this concealer, I'm just going to apply it in the middle, kind of all the way up where my crease is, like that. But I mean, when I say like not be as critical of myself, what I mean is, for instance, let's take my driving. So because I might mess up on, I don't know, I honestly don't know, something like overtaking, or not looking at my signs properly, or just judging the road wrong or something, I will instantly just think I'm the worst driver in the world. But I'm not, because like my driving instructor has told me and proved to me that there are people out there that are in worse positions, like that don't get the simplest of things, and maybe everyone, you know, everyone's got different abilities. Like my real strong thing is probably hill starts, whereas someone else's real strong thing is probably, I don't know, bay parking or parallel park. Like I don't like parallel park. But what I do believe in is when someone puts you in a position, like chucks you in the deep end, it does work. That's my strong belief. So in the middle, on top of that concealer, I'm going to take this gold colour. This looks gorgeous. This looks pretty. And I'm going to put that where the concealer is. So yeah, I think they are basically my 2019 resolutions. Just goals, pretty much. Working on myself, get driving, and being more believing in myself more, because I have achieved a lot this year, a lot. And for me to be on YouTube, having a channel, is a crazy achievement, because when I was at school and even in my first job when I worked in a phone shop, my manager wanted us to do a video every week, which is where I met Liam. But we had to do a video every week where someone videoed us, and we'd say something like, this is the iPhone 7 Plus, it has this inch screen, it has this camera, megapixel, etc. It's this size, it does this, it does that. And I hated doing it. I was literally hiding my face. I think a big part of that though is something that people just don't understand, is when you see yourself in school, you kind of know what you look like. Obviously you know what you look like, you know your body type, because that's when you kind of concentrate and you notice what you're looking like and what you worry at that age, because you're in school and you want to look good and stuff. And at that point I had a lot of weight that I put on because of my condition, and I lost a lot of hair and things like that. So I think that plays a massive part in why I didn't want a camera in my face, because I just felt so insecure about someone seeing a bald patch on my head or looking bigger than I did. Because if you see yourself at a weight and then you just instantly put loads of weight on, you feel like crap, because you're like, oh my god, look at me, like this isn't even me. And that's how I felt. So I think that's played a massive part in why back then at school I just didn't want to be, I just was very, very shy, and I didn't speak to anybody. Like, people probably watch me from school, I've seen a few messages and stuff, and they're probably thinking, how is she on YouTube? This is the last thing I ever thought she would do. Like my best friend Alicia, I remember her saying, I'm really shocked you're on YouTube, that's the last thing you would have done back then. And because I was just so shy. But you've got to understand that I went through such an ordeal with my condition, and such a fluctuating weight and everything, that I just completely lost my confidence. And this is a reason why I'm on YouTube, and this is one of the questions that I've been asked. This is the reason why I'm on YouTube, because I want people to see me as like a role model in the fact that if you have a condition or you've put weight on or anything, like, it doesn't matter, because if you're confident, you can be you can still do whatever you want. Like for instance, when I was in that position and I was really overweight and I was on steroids and stuff, I never thought I'd have a boyfriend. I never thought I would, have a relationship, friendships, be on YouTube, have a career, all of that, because of the way I looked. But this is why I'm doing it, because it doesn't matter. It's about you. It's about you. And even if you do feel like that, you can still do what you want. Life is too short, and you can still go for what you want. I'm going for what I want, and nobody's perfect, and we've got to remember that. So the next colour I'm going to go for, because this is looking crazy, is this goldy white colour. And I'm going to pick that up, and I'm going to apply that on the bottom bit. And one of the questions that I did get from you guys is, how did I start this YouTube channel? This is probably one of the best questions out there, because I know when I first wanted to do this, I was asking this question to so many YouTubers and Google. Like, my phone was literally full of how do you start a YouTube channel? How do you get your first 10 subscribers and stuff like that? And it's just so... It's so difficult to explain. There is really no way of doing it. All I know is that my channel's definitely took a massive spike in growth over December, which is amazing. And I was doing Vlogmas, so I was doing daily vlogging. But the first thing that I would kind of say is you need to find a niche. Don't just go diving in with oh, I'm going to do this and I might do this, and do you know what I mean? You need to kind of find a niche in what you want to do. But you can have more than one niche. For instance, my channel is daily vlogging, but also I like to kind of sometimes switch it up and do a makeup video, or I might want to do like some sort of haul, or you know, so like you see YouTubers with main channels and then you see them with their vlogging channels. I don't have that yet, and I will be doing that eventually, but not right now. But at the moment, mine's kind of merged, so I do it on one channel. So my first suggestion to you guys would be, to the person that's asked me, is find your niche, like work out what you really want to do, where your talents are and what you want to excel in and what you want your channel to kind of promote, and do that. And if it's makeup, that's amazing. So do makeup videos, make your channel about makeup, so make your thumbnail really pretty with loads of makeup on, make your YouTube banner with, like, tell people what your channel's about. Because when I first started, I didn't bother with any of that, and I used to get questions on my videos saying, okay, I'm subscribed, but I don't know what your channel's about. And it made me think, okay, so I kind of need to explain to people, because when people, because you'll pop up in videos in search, like you'll pop up in searches, you'll pop up in recommendations, and when your page kind of pops up, that is your kind of window for someone to subscribe. So I could go onto someone's channel, look at it, probably give 5 seconds. If I subscribe, I subscribe. If I don't, I'm off that channel. So you need to catch someone's attention at that point, and you need to kind of say what you do. So for instance, mine says beauty and lifestyle blogger because that's what I do. But mine will be changing because I do daily vlogs now. So if someone's interested in daily vlogging, then they'll know that's what I do and they'll subscribe. So I think the best thing to do is, yeah, make sure that your channel really represents what you do, and also in your about section, make sure you tell people what you do. And I know that it's very difficult to make a YouTube channel, and that's another question, is about my book, my ebook. My ebook will basically tell you how to create a Gmail account right from the start, right to the end. So literally from how to create a Gmail account, how to make a YouTube account, then how to make a channel, then how to make banners, then how to make thumbnails, and then everything. It explains everything I've done right from the beginning. And I didn't learn off anybody, I didn't read a book, but I learned just doing it myself. But this is why I've created a book, because there's a lot of you that I get messages off, how did I create my channel and stuff. So a lot of YouTubers don't really answer the question, but I want to answer that question because I feel like I was that person a year ago. I really wanted to know, and everyone gets, you know, if you want to do it, go for it. That's what I suggest. How do I post my first video if I feel shy? You're asking the right person. You're literally asking the right person. The thing I suggest, like with this, is basically, if you want to start a YouTube channel, just do it. Just literally get your phone, get your camera out, whatever you've got. Even if you don't have a camera, just get a phone and just film something and see how you feel about it. Get your face out there. Don't worry about views, don't worry about subscribers. Just literally take it baby steps and just think, okay, I'm on the internet for the world to see. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And just do something you enjoy. Maybe when you go to dinner with your family, just literally take a vlog of that. Just video it and just talk and just kind of see how you get on. You don't have to worry about it being amazing. Like for instance, my first video, if you want to go back and check that out, it's that bad. My first video is that bad because I wanted to just see what it was going to be like on YouTube, like what it entailed and what it was like. So when I first put that video out, I used to look at it and think my thumbnails are terrible, my quality is terrible, it doesn't make no sense, and I've gained like no subscribers. But it doesn't matter, because it's not about that on your first video. Your first video is just for you to kind of dip your toes in the water, find out what it's all about, and just see where it takes you. So this is the colour I'm going to go for next, which is this kind of turquoisey blue. And I want to put that possibly in the kind of tear duct here. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, so I'm going to put it here. Like that. And then just with that blue again, the first blue, that navy kind of blue, I'm just going to go over the outer corners and then the inner corner. And now to kind of clean it up a little bit, the first thing I'm going to do though is highlight my brow bone. So taking a small brush again, I'm going to grab this colour here, this like yellow colour, and I'm just going to highlight my brow bone. Like that. So yeah, that is literally like my first suggestion if you want to start a YouTube channel, is just do it. Like, don't worry about what it looks like, what it's going to, how many views you get. It doesn't matter, because as soon as you put a video out, you're not going to get any views because you haven't got any subscribers or a following or anything, unless you're really popular on social media and everyone just comes flooding to your channel. Then that's amazing. But for the most part, and for most people, including myself, when I first put my video out, I probably had one view, which would be myself, maybe another view from Liam and my mum, and I was just sitting there like, oh, I'm never gonna get like 10 views or 20 views or 30 views, you know. So even now, it takes a few weeks for my videos to get at least like 100 or 200 views, because I'm still a very small channel, and it's about audience, and it's about building that audience. And if they want to watch you, they will come to your channel straight away and watch you. So that's what it's about. But if you do want to start one, I just really recommend just literally just going for it, completely going for it. Another thing though is it's not easy, and this is why I'm saying to you not to go and buy stuff like expensive equipment, because if you do decide to kind of make a channel and stuff, and then you're posting, you don't have to post every day and you don't have to post every week. It's about what you can do. Like, you need to kind of commit to what you can do. For instance, back then, yeah, so back at that point, I used to post very, very, very infrequently, and that's what did not do my channel any good. I just wasn't focused as much as I am now. But as soon as you kind of start looking at it as a kind of a business and your job, it's different, because you have to kind of force yourself to do it. But back then it was just like, oh, I might post tomorrow, no I won't actually, I'll post next week, and then next month, and then 3 months later. So you kind of need to put in your banner up the top exactly when you're posting and stuff. But like I said, for your first video, just do it, just go for it, put it up, see what happens. Like, just don't worry about it. The other question is about hate. It's a good question. What about if you get hate on your videos? And this person says she's from school, so if I was to do it when I was at school, like if I was to kind of post when I was back at school, which I actually really wish I did. I really wish I did start way back then, because it's such an amazing thing to do. But for instance, if I was to start posting when I was back at school, then yeah, I probably would get a lot of rude comments and hate, because I wasn't popular. I was very quiet, and I did have a little bit of bullying and stuff. But it doesn't matter. If you think you're strong enough to kind of handle it, and you know, Snugs, what on earth are you doing? She just jumped up the copes. Yeah, literally, it doesn't matter what anybody thinks, you should just go for it. And that's kind of the best thing to do, really. That's literally what I can recommend, is just go for it. But if you do get hate comments, like I get hate, like I've been quite lucky, like I haven't had a lot of hate, but I have had a few comments and stuff on live videos and things, you know, that aren't the nicest. But the thing is they don't know me. They don't know me, they don't know my story, they're just someone sat at the computer watching my video. And for me, if they're literally sat there saying that my channel's shit or my video's crap or something about my appearance, then why don't they just remove themselves and get off my channel or just unsubscribe? But they don't, they continue to do it. So it's just a view for me. It's just a view, and it's just someone else that subscribes. So, you know, it doesn't matter. I mean, some things may bother me, like if it is about something to do with, I don't know, just something that I don't really let out, but I know something would bother me, then yeah, it will bother me. But it wouldn't stop me doing what I do, because I enjoy it, and life is too short to stop doing what you enjoy. So yeah, like, don't even think for a minute that, oh, you might not get any hate or you might get loads of hate. I can't answer that question. It's literally whatever happens, happens. But just don't take it to heart, because these people don't know you. They're just watching your channel and stuff, and then just probably jealous, I don't know. But so that's kind of that. But don't let that worry you and stop you from making a channel if it's what you want to do. How can you be so consistent and post all the time? I've seen this question quite a few times off people, and honestly, it's not as easy as you know, it's really not easy. There's points where I've kind of just like got up in the morning and sat on the sofa and just said to Liam, or just kind of just said to myself, what the heck am I going to post? What can I film? And he's like my inspiration as well, because he'll be like, no, Melissa, keep going, you're doing really well, etc. You know, so it's, the thing I would definitely recommend is something I did a little while ago, which was during Vlogmas. Vlogmas is very intense, especially when you're daily vlogging, and you don't have like a massive family and loads of stuff to vlog and going out bungee jumping and skiing and stuff. Just a normal general life. I've just got like a normal life, you know, where I work from home, which is amazing. But I think for instance, I think it was yesterday and today, yeah, today and yesterday, I kind of woke up in bed and I looked at my phone. First thing I do is check YouTube, check my subscribers, because it's my job, it's what I love to do. And the first thing I kind of think to myself is, oh, what am I going to post today? Like, I really want to put good content out, but I don't know what to do. And you do have them days, and your question is, how do I stay so consistent? Because if I want something, then I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to put my all into it, and that's the way I've been for a long time. If I get emotional about something, it's because I care about it. I'm a very emotional person, and for instance, like my relationship, I'll get emotional about it because I care about it. My channel, I'll get emotional because I care. My job, I'll get emotional. My blog and everything like that, because I care about it. But there's literally probably been a few days where I've missed putting a video up, which bothers me. You don't even know how much it bothers me. Even when, like even now, when I know that not 100 people are going to come to my channel and watch my videos, it's not going to make, it's probably not going to make an impact on you guys if I don't post. But to me, it does, and I don't feel good about it, and I like to make sure that I'm consistent. So I literally will just kind of sit in front of the camera and just let things flow. That's it. So whatever I do, I'm just going to vlog it, or if I'm doing a makeup video, just let it flow. There's probably so many things that we've got in front of us, like makeup and our animals and pets. There's always something to film. Especially with makeup, you know, we always get new makeup. Christmas has been, got loads of new makeup and stuff. But sometimes it's not even that. Like Liam said to me, well, how can you have nothing to film? You've just got loads of new makeup. But it's not that. It's just because I'm consistently uploading, sometimes you're just like overwhelmed of what to do next kind of thing. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I suggest, is just really taking your time and maybe sitting down, writing stuff down in a notebook, like what do you want to film, watching other YouTube videos. I do that as well, watch other people's YouTube videos to kind of get a little bit of inspiration, which there's nothing wrong with that, as long as you don't like completely do what they're doing, but there's nothing wrong with doing that, because you're getting inspiration, you're getting ideas and stuff. And that's what I find, and every time I do watch YouTubers, it makes me want to get up and go film, no matter what time it is, because I know it's what I want, it's what I love doing. So yeah, I would just probably say, just kind of, I don't know, just get up and just try and treat it. If it's what you want, and you want it as a full-time job eventually, and you know you want it really bad, as much as I do, then you will get up and you will film. So the answer to that is I just kind of really force myself, because it's what I want, and I really love it so much, and I love uploading and then getting comments off you guys and answering them comments and seeing you guys enjoy my videos and stuff. So I just get something out of that, so that's why I kind of keep going, really. Let's see what the other questions are. What do you want this to lead to? From someone I know, actually. Sorry, I can't talk when I'm putting mascara on. What do I want this to lead to? Well, I have a website, like I have a blog, and it's kind of where it started, really. Like, I was doing my blog, and then I kind of just wanted a bit like a digital outlet to do makeup and stuff. Like, I love posting pictures on my blog and writing about it, but sometimes I'm such a talkative person as well. Like, my dad is very bubbly. My dad's very bubbly, and he's always said to me, like when I was a kid, because I wanted to be an estate agent, which I did, and I just didn't enjoy. He said to me, you know, you're probably going to turn out like me, where you're going to be someone that's always kind of talking and helping people, and you're confident and stuff. And I personally don't think I'm confident, but I must be to be doing this. But where I want it to go, like, I mean, I've got so many dreams of like where it could go. I basically just want to keep helping people, keep doing my YouTube channel, keep doing my blog, and, you know, getting financially settled, and eventually buying a house, having children, and just being happy financially in a relationship, all of that, I guess. And I feel like YouTube does help towards that. But I mean, goals wise, obviously I'd love to work with like big brands one day, like Primark or something, and bring out a range. That'd be amazing. I also really want to bring out merch. I have been asked if I'm ever going to bring out merch. The thing is with that is I really want to kind of get a big following before I do that, because I just don't want to kind of bring something out and then nothing happens with it. But yeah, eventually that is what I want to do. I definitely want to bring out merch. I've got ideas for it, guys. Like, the first thing I would do is bring out a hoodies, because I live in hoodies. You probably can tell, but I live in hoodies. I love them. I feel so comfortable in hoodies. I literally love hoodies. I feel like there's something so lovely about them, and they just look really good, and they're just so comfortable, and they make me feel confident, because I don't know, I like to be warm and snuggly. The other thing I'd bring out is another thing of mine which I love, is phone cases. I'd bring out a phone case, and I'd bring out a pop socket and stuff like that. So yeah, for merch, which is one of the questions, and I can't believe you guys are asking me that. But yeah, I would one day, when we get the following, like when my following gets bigger, I want to bring out a hoodie, I want to bring out a phone case and pop sockets, and probably some other things, like, but that's just me kind of in a nutshell. That's what I like. I love a hoodie on, I love my phone with a phone case and a pop socket, so I'm just kind of like working it around what I'm like. But yeah, that's what I would probably do. I would also love to bring out like my own lashes as well with a company. I'm not sure who yet, but I would like to have my own lashes. Maybe one day have my own makeup palette. I would love to have a makeup palette with Makeup Revolution. Oh crap, did I get anything on my hoodie? No, thank God. Yeah, I would love to kind of bring out my own makeup palette with Makeup Revolution, like the Soph palette and Imagination palette. I'd love that, would be amazing. I've even got names for the colours that I would choose, so yeah, I mean, I've got big goals, guys, but I think when you're online and you're a YouTuber, blogger, all of that, there's so much possibilities. There's so many possibilities, and there's so many brands that I work with now, and I do get opportunities asked, and I do get offered these opportunities and stuff, but it kind of has to fit with what I want. I'd never promote something to you guys that I don't like, and I get emails on the daily asking me, like, do I want to work with these guys promoting this? And sometimes I have to say no, because I don't want to promote something that I wouldn't use. I think that's wrong. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I have a lot of goals, guys. Like, watch this space. Watch this space.